What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. I had to deal with some stuff, get some stuff sorted out, but I'm back, and in this one I'm going to be talking about how to start a weight loss journey for beginners. And what I mean by that is someone who's either morbidly obese or pretty overweight and wants to lose a good amount of weight, or even just like 5 or 10 pounds or something, but they don't know where to start. And so I think the most important thing is to just take a step back and look at your current eating habits, because it's pretty much all it is. Like, you can say, like, I'm too lazy, I just don't go to the gym too much, and it's just because of McDonald's. But you just have to take a step back and realize that it's all diet. It's all what you're eating, and once you can get a grip on that, then you can start losing weight. So first off, reduce sugar intake. So just keep an eye out on what you're drinking. If you're drinking soda, that doesn't help at all. You want to be drinking water instead. And like lots of like soda, juice, alcohol, anything like that, just focus on drinking more water. And also just eating less, just eating a lot less, because if you're morbidly obese or just very much overweight, it's your unhealthy habits that got you there in the first place. And it's not going to be fixed tomorrow. It's a long process to get there in the first place, and it's a long process to undo it. So you have to realize you have to take it one step at a time, which is why I said take a step back and just look at your current eating habits and say, okay, what can I do to make a change here? How can I fix this? And really it just starts with small, simple takeouts. Just cut out the soda, cut out the juice, just water. And instead of eating out every week, just say, you know what, let me just try to go a month without having McDonald's. Maybe that'll help. And also, just being conscious of your calories and your calorie intake. Now, something I did when I first started, so I went from 320 pounds at my highest down to 180, which was my lowest at the time, maybe 179, around there. But 140 pounds difference in around a year. So that's where I get a lot of my experience from. And when I first started, I tracked like a lot of my calories for like the first month or two. And it's kind of hard to do that. Like, it's not really sustainable unless you're like super serious about it, which is why I'm saying, like, for beginners, so people that don't really know where to start, just try to stay under like 2,000 or 2,500, wherever you're at. I talked in my other videos about MyFitnessPal and tracking your calories, so that can help. But just being conscious and aware of that, and especially in like the sugary beverages, that really adds on to it. So if you just drink water and cut out lots of stuff you already know is bad, and just try to stick to whole foods, whole healthy foods, instead of processed garbage like I said before, that'll do good too. So yeah, just take a step back and really just look at how you got into that mess in the first place. Just try to decipher that, and just think of how you can replace some of those things that you're currently doing, because it doesn't just happen overnight. You have to realize it's a process, and there are habits you have to go through and to form if you want to lose lots of weight. So yeah, just being aware of that is really important. So yeah, drink lots of water, reduce sugar intake. Also, get more sleep. Sleeping is important. If you're only sleeping like 4 hours a night or 3 hours a night, and you're just like, just getting up and stuffing your face with food, that's not really gonna help. It's good to have a good sleep schedule, know when you're gonna wake up, you know, try to go to bed around the same time every night. So then you can build your habits on top of that, and like knowing what you're gonna eat throughout the day, and you can get meals organized and stuff like that. It just makes the whole process a lot easier. And yeah, just find what works for you. Lots of people like to, go online and just look up top 10 best diets and be like, oh, keto diet, okay, I'm gonna do that. And then they do it for like 2 days and they're like, okay, that was terrible. I am not going back to that. That's why it's important to take a step back, look at already what you have going, and think, what small things can I do to change this to eventually add up to a big result? That's what it's all about. Just find what works for you, make good substitutions, and go from there. And sustainability is key. It's something that, when you make the small change, it has to be good and satisfying for you, and know that it's process and that you can keep that going and that it's sustainable for a long term, because once you lose all the weight, it can come back if you're not careful enough. So that's why it's not just like one diet fits all. It's what works best for you, and to be sustainable with that. So yeah, guys, I hope I was able to help anyone in this video. The people that don't really know where to start when it comes to losing weight and for weight loss. And so yeah, thanks guys.